Oops. Welcome back. I really I got a bit done. Which doesn't account for the time span. If you saw when the last video ended, I also went off to lunch, and it's my cake day, so someone took me out to this Chinese place. Meanwhile, I'm now heavily dehydrated. I don't know what it is about Chinese tea. Just tea, no milk or sugar or honey or anything. It's fine while you're drinking it, but then as soon as you're done, it's just instant dehydration for like the rest of the month. It's crazy. What's this about? Oh, I thought it was ink. I've been getting squid ink as I go through here. I don't know why I came down here. Well, I do, but it wasn't a good idea. I got the perimeter done. Which used up damn near all of my sand. These are both empty. This one's empty. Got a little over 2 stacks in here, and then that one's all 27. But the perimeter's all done. The perimeter is going to stay the way it is for a while. Ultimately, once I'm done clearing out the water in the middle, then the sand I've got here I can start burning into glass, and I'm just going to everything from here down is going to be glass. I think I'm probably going to replace this with glass, in fact, or maybe I might use prismarine. I'll see at the time. The point is the sand along the perimeter is going to be where it is for a while, which is a bit dangerous because as it dries out in there, I could probably get Endermen who could probably steal sand. On the other hand, they're only going to steal one at a time. It's going to be pretty obvious where the leak is coming from, and I'll be able to patch it. It's not a big deal. I think, I wonder if that's, I don't really need that to be there. 32, that's half of it. That might be enough. Now that I'm almost to the bottom of this. Which means I could probably, if I just set one like right here, it might take out all the water around it. Okay, real close, I guess not. Damn it, I fell down. That was not my intention. Oh, that kind of works. Okay, go right there. It's the end here where you're trying to get the last level out that it gets a little confusing on what's exactly happening. But I think what's happening is I'm putting down a... Please just do what I tell you. A sponge every few meters along this line. Won't do any good on the other side, but assuming... Yeah, there. As long as I get that corner, I'm more or less safe to... it won't fill back in, at least on that level. The real problem with the way this monument is built, it's designed to be like swum around, which means once it's on dry land, it's going to be impossible to get up to where I am right now. But that's okay, I just need to... that wasn't quite as good as I was hoping. I don't know exactly what the radius on a sponge is. I'm not sure it's ever even consistent, to be honest. It just seems to be kind of throw it down and see what happens. I'm sure there's some mathematical thing, it takes out whatever, a radius of 3 or something, 3 or 4. It's kind of got me... What are you about then? Oh, I can fix that with a torch. Oh, except I didn't. Well, whatever. Oh, and then here's what I'm talking about. I'm now stuck. And I've got 6 of these left. Well, that's alright. I can at least kind of... I'll bet right there would take it out. And maybe right there. Maybe here. And this will probably leave water on the ground, but... only just on the ground, really. There. That is not a large concern. Did I I didn't really watch that. Did I get it? I don't know. If not, I'll have to go down there. Yeah, I'm going to go down there anyway. I'm not even sure what tool is best to take these apart. But they seem to take about as long to dig through barehanded as dirt, so I'm not too concerned. Because I don't know the radius, I mean, I have a pretty good idea just based on what just happened. Really more in the last episode, to be honest. I'm kind of thinking that a radius of 3, I don't doubt that they'll do it, but I think it might be asking a bit much of them. So I think from here on out, what am I? It doesn't matter. Either way, I have to wander along the bottom in the water where the monsters are. Which is, you know, its own issue. There's these big gaping holes. Which actually makes clearing this part out a little difficult. Not terribly. I can fill these in with sand, and then I'll just get to the water that's trapped under the thing as I tear it down. Alright, what did I just... So I now have 32. So far, as I can tell, I haven't actually lost any. At least as of, you know, 6 minutes ago. Because I went back and watched the video that I had just done, and I evidently had, that exactly. No, not what are you listening? 64-26. So I'm so good I haven't lost any yet. Which is cool. I have no sand. And I need some sand. And that's funny. I think I'm just going to leave that water there for now. I'll deal with it in a different way. Either leave it there or seal off the underside of the monument before I get to anything. You. No, bad. Come here. Oh, I see. Why aren't you cute? Anyway. The thing about these, they're not even terribly dangerous. They're just annoying. Oh, give me whatever you can, I guess. Okay. Oh, you know. Oh, that's not going to matter. Alright. So, yeah, what I think I want to do here is kill this damned thing. So if I kill him, 3 will grow back. Anyway, instead of doing what I've done here with, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put a sponge in the middle. It'll take longer. It won't actually take more material. It'll just take longer. If I go by 3s, basically put the wool here. And then once well, let me fill it in so I don't lose my place. And, you know, whatever. Sponge can go there. And that will absolutely... In fact, I can even do that from this... Well, damn, is this a bad idea? Because if one of those things hits me, it can knock me back. Then again, I've got Feather Falling 3, which I think is probably enough to survive a fall. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, maybe. Once... Okay, that isn't just wasteful, it's going to be a problem. Well, not really a problem, but there's going to be sand on the ground where I don't want it, and I'll have to dig it up to get it back. Once I have this wall in place and then sponge out everything. Kind of wonder if I just... Oh. You know what? Fine, I'll just be over here. Anyway, once I have this across... You quite finished? I can, yeah, thanks. I can, go through with sponges and, clear out this side of that wall, and then that wall can come down finally. Which will give me back all the... And it really is all that sand, because, from here, you can't really see well, you know, from above the surface, but here I'm actually on the monument, so it takes less sand dropping asleep. Dropping down before... You know what I probably ought to do? Do I have room? Kinda. Damn it. You can go in there for... No, you can go in there, actually. Let me have... I'm gonna find out what color this cow is. Or not cow. Sheep. If I can find it. Maybe I went back in. I don't know. Where is it? There it is. I think. I could probably stand up a bed over there if I can sleep amidst fish trying to brown. I don't think I have a brown bed. If I can sleep amidst fish trying to electrocute me, I'll try that. I've got that tree over there now. The intention is to chop it down a bunch and then burn the wood into charcoal, and then use the charcoal to burn wood into charcoal, and dry out sponges with charcoal instead of coal. Because, you know, coal still has value. I can still trade it with villagers, but at the moment it's also just a convenient way to dry out sponges, which is my priority. In a normal map like this, coal isn't as precious a resource as it would be in, like, Skyblock or anywhere that the only place you can find coal is in some small percentage of, you know, spookies drop it. So, if I run out, I won't run out for long. There's some down under the monument, I'm sure. And this is primarily because I want a bed, but then the leftover wood could probably become charcoal and I can stop using coal. Just because whatever I just had, 11 cubes of coal is, you know, around 20 of them is worth an emerald, so... A cube being 9, that's like 5 or 6 emeralds. Which I guess isn't that great. I get probably the same thing from half a crop of sugar cane, but... It just seems... Well, and it's not just about the money. It also unlocks the ability to trade iron to blacksmiths, and then for that matter get cool tools from blacksmiths. Apparently I'm full. Not real surprised. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't really have that, can I? Give me... I don't really have anything here. Give me this. One of these. One of these. 3 of those, really. And I'll just set up a bed, I don't know, here. I guess we'll decide that's a safe place for a bed. Why not? Who's looking? And then, are you still cooking anything, or are we about done? Oh. Right. I'll just be in the position to finish doing that. So, these things just bother me. Seriously, they're not terribly dangerous. I mean, if they do manage to hurt me, if they, like, electrocute me long enough because I'm not looking, that they do any technique. Here, watch. Where are you? I'm at full health. I'm at full health. I mean, yeah, there. Oh, if I gang up, I guess it could be a... They're like silverfish. Basically boring, but mostly just annoying. I really hate these things. I really kind of hate fish in general, but... Like, in the world, but... So I didn't have whatever strange Norwegian fish head things at the Chinese restaurant. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go just 3 across here, and that way if I throw in a sponge, it should take out all of the water side to side as long as it's not too deep. And that'll, you know, make that better, I guess. What I'm thinking is that doing what effectively amounts to pretty close to twice as much sand dropping to build these little walls should be made up for by not having to cook sponges twice as long, twice as much. And the real difference there is that, well, I'm not going to lose sand anyway. Stop it! But I don't want to lose any sponges. I really don't want to lose a lot of sponges. I would say at this point if I lost up to 26 of them, I'd be okay. As long as I had a stack left. And if I really wanted to, I could probably kind of bisect this, just find a midpoint and sand it across into a big... I might want to do that later though when I have less distance to cover. Just because less distance means less sand. And then I can get away with half a stack of sponges and... Ugh, you're gonna hit me, aren't you? Yep. Annoying little twat. No! Can I... You can shoot me. Can I shoot you? Problem is if I hit him with a sword. No, don't do that. This is what I'm talking about. Stop. Damn it, I can't see anything. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to build this across where it is. And then I guess sponge it out. And, you know, move on. I should have enough sand. Well, really, at this point, I only need about enough sand to finish exactly this wall. And then I tear down this wall, get the sand from that, go through, you know, over to the next one, set down another wall, etc. As I get closer to the center of the monument, it's going to take less and less sand to build one of these walls. And then as I move past the center, it's going to take more, but as I get to that far wall, the ocean bed is effectively only like 12 meters, you know, I'll just show you. Because otherwise it's going to be a while before you can see what I'm talking about. This side of it is really shallow. Because there's kind of a mountain thing going on. On this side it's about normal, it's about 30 maybe. Don't electrocute me. But then you got this, half of it's this thing here. I guess it's actually hollowed out a bit, but there's still, you can, if you went to the other side, you'd see it. I forgot the way the monument is constructed in the beginning of the game. It hollowed all of this out, otherwise this would have been a little mountain under the water. So it's really the eastern side that takes all of the sand to segregate, to put up walls. Once you get beyond that, it's a lot faster and so on. So I'm slowing down by going every, what is it, every 4, I guess? Well, this one was more than every 4, but... If I were over here, I mean, if we're saying this is 1, 2, 3, 4, so... I'd really like to just go every 5 and match it up with the torches, but then I put down sponges and it's asymmetrical and one side will drain better than the other and it's just awkward. So every 3 is going to take a little longer. If it's 65, I think it's 65 across in both directions. It would have to be. But I'll check sometime. You know, 65 divided by 3 is pretty close to 22, so... Basically, I'm going to need a total of... Well, no, because I already did the one that was 5. So, yeah. No. Just leave me alone. Codependent fish. Go be lonely somewhere else. No, I don't like you. What do you imagine you're even doing? Could be worse, at least I'm not getting gonged. I wouldn't be anyway, though. I would have gone in and killed that thing first. Before I got involved in this, because... Annoying. Seriously, you're not even scary. You're just stupid. Go be scary and grow up. Yeah, now I'm really just filling in a wall, which you've seen pictures. Let me cut this. Sun's gonna set too. I'll come back when I've got something to talk about. Hang on. Okay. Almost made it. Right in the sand. I also forgot to sleep, which I'm pretty sure is something commonly heard around Minecraft. If you're wondering why that took so long, I got a phone call right after I hit pause, or, stop recording that thing, and, I tried going speakerphone, but I don't know if we were both on a speakerphone or what, but it was, nothing made any sense, so oh, that was stupid. Hang on. I have room for one more. If I need it. I don't know. Oh, so yeah, I was on the phone for however long I was gone. Because, cake day, and therefore people call and hit me with inane platitudes. But here we are, almost done. Oh, you know what? I didn't even just leave this running from a safe spot. I don't know. Do I have... I've got most of what I need to sponge things out, I guess. Getting back into the deep water here. Yay, I hate that. Anyway, this lane, I don't know what else to call it, section, should be more spongeable. We'll say that's a word. And, lovely. Too much sand. I hate that. Oh, I also accidentally... I've got a couple of things I don't really need. What can I do with these? I don't know why the hell I have that with me. I accidentally got that. I can't put that in a shulker box, so that's irrelevant. I'll put it here because whatever. See, that was clever. Give me that. 64. Just do this. I'll figure it out later. Way too much going... Oh, sponge. I don't know. Let's go with... Wait, 60... Oh yeah, it is 90. 64 and 26 would be 90. That seems fairly obvious now that I say it out loud. Okay, and then we'll just... There's no way this is too... Yeah, let's try that. See what happens. Oh, so I got sand there. It probably shouldn't matter. Okay, I think this could have been down a level, but... This works for now. Oh. You know what? I'm kind of glad I did it at this level, because I think I can jump out. I think I might have to. Because I don't have ladders, and I can't really tear down the wall yet between the two, because I'm not technically done with that. So, well, I'm pretty close to done. It might be okay. I'll probably need something I don't happen to have, but I'll be able to do it ultimately. 4, 3, 2, 1, nuts. Okay. Oh. I guess that was good enough, more or less. Yeah, okay, why not? Yeah, what I'm going to need to take that wall down if there's still water is, well, actually, for the moment, it's irrelevant. I still got to sponge out all of the water on this side. But I can, if there's water on the ground, instead of using torches, it'll wash away. I can just use half slabs, it'll be fine. But yeah, I think doing a lane that's 3 meters wide is technically slower in as much as putting down the sand that often. Will you not hit me with stuff? Apparently that's not an option. I hate you so much. I knew I should have gone over here and got the ladder first, because I've got ladders in my... I don't have ladders on me, right? Yeah, not really, no. Well, there's already one on the floor here, so let's just throw sand. That'll have to pick up later, but you know, that's how it is. Get off me, get 48 ought to be enough, I guess. And what did I just do with those? No. In fact, no, I want to put this on the wall. I was thinking I could put it on the side, but if I put it on the wall, the ladders will come down when I take the wall down. I just got to be careful not to do it wrong and hit the side and stick them there anyway. That looks right. Okay. Stash those in case I need them. What else do I want to do? Oh, obvious. And then I'm going to have trouble drying the sponges off right away because I'm still making charcoal, but one way or the other this will all work out. Something I was going to mention is I might go over and let me grab this stuff before I don't. Just leave me alone though. Seriously, I'm not interested. I don't want a copy of Watchtower. Leave me alone. Cannot see anything because you're stupid. There's one. Oh, now let me grab these and I'll get over there to... No, I think I can get those from down here. Maybe. I don't... Okay, it's cooking charcoal, then all 90 should be on me when I'm done here. In some configuration. Sand on the ground because things go wrong. And... ta-da. 35 and 52 is not 90. What am I missing? And where am I missing it? What did I say? 35, 52, 60, 70, 82. The numbers have changed. That is 90. So that works. Okay. What I'm thinking I might do, because laying down columns of sand like this is becomes a problem when I get over to, if I can do this without getting shot off the wall, when I get over to here, I might actually just take these things out, the archways, because the sand is just going to pile up on those, but then not stop the water going through freely beneath it. So, something I want real quick. I don't know how many I want. I guess I'm... Okay, 65, but then 64, 63, 61 is What is 61? It's 61 a prime number? I guess it is. Unless it's like a multiple of... No, yeah, it is. Alright, so I need something like 61 of these things, meaning... more than that. Well, that'll get me 63. Stop that. And, oh wait, I guess I was off. I don't know. I'm not sure why I was off. It seems like... Oh no, because 48, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Yeah, anyway, I've got that now. Ultimately, I'm gonna take out that wall when I'm ready by doing what I'm about to do here, which is dig. And set down one of those because it doesn't wash away. And I can have it back if I really want it. And that gets me my sand, and it's about nighttime yet again. Because that's what happens. But, you know, I'm also over time yet again. No, it's not nighttime. The clock said it was. Okay. Anyway. I should... Let me see. You know what? Come here. So I have that much sand handy, which is a consideration because even when I take this wall back down, and then the next wall ought to be shorter, but at some point I might want to have more than enough sand, or, you know, I might have a problem. Again, I can just kind of go to the, hang on, 65, it's going to be 35, 10, 15, 25, 35 is right there. I think that's right. Is the very middle. It looks like it is, more or less. I can always just try to drag sand once I get that narrowed enough to have enough sand to drag across, and then I'll only need half the sand and half the sponges, in fact, to section this apart and go in with sponges and less sponges at that point. I'll probably stand up another... I need a whole system like I have over there with, you know, wood goes in, becomes charcoal, which goes in, becomes fuel, etc. But, Power 4, right? Right. Bye-bye. Hate those guys. If that had been a skeleton, I think I would have got an achievement. Or do I have that? Achievements, advancements, whatever you want. No. What is it? What am I looking for? Oh, they're all achievements. Yeah, duh. Let me think. Somewhere there's got to be one with, like, yeah, there it is. What? Yeah, if it had been a skeleton, I would have got that, but I didn't, so that's not what happened. So anyway, I hate those guys. I hate them so much. I'm going to kill them all by drowning, by getting the water out from under them. And then giving them iron guys to beat them up, and that'll just be hours of fun to watch like television. It'll be like if MTV were still a thing. To punch. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to finish doing stuff, probably get more phone calls, because that's what happens to me. People always want to talk. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'll try to have more of this done for next time, and I'll just see you then. So, bye.